Assalamu alaikum. Topic of today's discussion is chemical bonding. Today we are going to learn that what is a chemical bond, what are the causes of chemical combinations, and what is the energetics of chemical bond formation. So first of all we will talk about the chemical bond. What is a chemical bond? A chemical bond is a force of attraction which holds two or more atoms together to form a variety of compounds. So what is a chemical bond? It is basically a force of attraction. This is atom A and this is atom B. This is a chemical bond between these two atoms. And what is a chemical bond? It's nothing but just a force of attraction holding A and B together. Here are some causes for chemical combinations. The most important cause for an element to undergo chemical combination or chemical bond formation is stability. All the elements need stability. They want to become stable. While talking about stability, the first name that came to our mind immediately is noble gases. Noble gases are the most stable elements in the periodic table. What is reason for their stability? The reason for their stability is their completely filled s and p orbitals. Here you can see that helium has just one orbital, which is one s orbital, and it is completely filled with 2 electrons. Neon has, this is the last orbital of the neon, last or valence shell of neon, which is completely filled with 8 electrons. So there is no need for noble gases to react with any other element to form a chemical bond to attain the stability, because they are already very stable. Therefore they are very less reactive elements. They do react but form very few compounds by reacting with other atoms or elements. So due to the stability of the noble gases, all other elements use noble gases as a standard, and they want to become stable by losing or gaining electron to attain the nearest noble gas electronic configuration. Here we will see the examples of some elements. Lithium has 1 electron in its outermost 2s orbital. If it loses 1 electron, 1s will become its outermost orbital, and its electronic configuration will become similar to helium. So by losing 1 electron or donating 1 electron to another atom, the lithium will attain the electronic configuration of helium and it will become more stable. Similar is the case with fluorine. Fluorine has 7 electrons in its outermost orbital. By gaining 1 electron, it will complete its octet and its electronic configuration will become similar to neon. So it forms a chemical bond with any other atom to gain an electron from that atom and complete its outermost shell and attain the electronic configuration of neon and feel more stable. There are some systems which show both behavior, or there are some atoms which show both behaviors, that is they donate as well as accept electrons from other atoms during bond formation. For example, during the formation of sodium hydride, hydrogen gains an electron from sodium, and during the formation of hydrogen fluoride, hydrogen donates an electron to or loses an electron and form hydrogen fluoride. Okay, these were some of the reasons or causes that why atoms undergo chemical bond formations or why they form chemical bonds with other atoms. Now we will talk about the changes in the energies of the systems that occur during the bond formation. According to modern theory of chemical bonding, when two atoms form bond, their energy is led to decrease. For example, this is an atom of hydrogen and this is also an atom of hydrogen. At this time in this system, both the attractive as well as repulsive forces are operating. As the name indicates, attractive forces tends to bring these two atoms closer to each other, and these are repulsive forces which tend to take these atoms apart from each other. When both the atoms reach at a distance of 7.5 pm, magnitude of attractive forces increases, and as the magnitude of attractive forces increases, the potential energy of the system decreases and chemical bond formation occurs. This distance of 7.5 pm is basically called as bond length or bond distance. At this point, both these atoms are close enough to form a chemical bond. During chemical bond formation, about 436.45 kilojoule per mole energy is released, and this is called as bond formation energy. And if we want to break this bond between these two atoms, we have to provide the same amount of energy to break this bond.